Texas has been on fire. Homes selling faster than you can click for sale, prices soaring, investors snapping up property like it's gold. But here's the truth few are talking about. The factors that fueled this boom, migration, low interest rates, and investor speculation, are now colliding with economic reality. Interest rates are rising. Wage growth isn't keeping up. Builders have delivered tens of thousands of homes into suburbs that were already stretched thin. And when economic limits meet an overheated housing market, that's when corrections happen. Tonight, we're counting down the top 10 Texas cities most at risk of housing price adjustments in 2026. Number 5 is a city where job growth looks perfect on paper, but the market is already showing cracks. Number 1? The place where Texas' entire migration story comes to a head, a real-world experiment in economic forces, overbuilding, and affordability. This isn't fear-mongering. This is market trends, economic fundamentals, and what 2026 could mean for buyers and investors across the Lone Star State. Each city reveals hidden risks, and the story only gets more surprising as we count down. Before we begin, hit subscribe for data-driven insights, economic analysis, and smart real estate strategies in Texas for 2026. Now, let's dive in. Number 10, Lubbock. Population, 260,000. Economic snapshot. Lubbock's economy is largely education and healthcare driven. Median household income $55,000, lagging behind housing price growth. Home prices jumped 35–40% in just 2 years. Why the market overheated? Affordable relative to Dallas, Austin, and Houston. Investors buying student and rental properties. Low mortgage rates encouraged higher leverage. Signs of cooling. Inventory rising in suburban neighborhoods. Homes taking longer to sell. Local buyers priced out, creating affordability pressure. Market insight. Even smaller Texas metros are not immune to economic misalignment between wages and home prices. Microloop. Amarillo at number 9 shows a similar pattern. Smaller size, but overbuilding is already creating soft correction signals. Number 9, Amarillo. Population, 200,000. Economic snapshot. Anchored by energy, agriculture, and light manufacturing. Median income growth is flat relative to housing prices. Price jump, 30–40%. Why the market overheated? Out-of-state buyers seeking affordability. Investor purchases targeting short-term rental and buy-to-rent properties. Suburban expansion fueled rapid demand. Signs of cooling. New listings increasing. Longer days on market. Builders slowing new construction slightly. Analysis. Amarillo shows that even stable job markets with low wages can experience soft corrections when prices rise too fast. Loop. Number 8, Corpus Christi, shows a coastal city where migration and lifestyle demand collide with investor speculation. Number 8, Corpus Christi. Population, 325,000. Economic snapshot. Port-driven economy with energy, shipping, and tourism. Median income, $60,000. Home prices jumped 45–50% in recent years. Why the market overheated? Coastal migration from retirees and remote workers. Investors targeting short-term rental opportunities. Lifestyle and affordability attracting buyers from expensive states. Signs of cooling. Beachfront inventory rising. Over-leveraged investors selling. Wage growth unable to keep pace with home price growth. Market insight. Corpus Christi demonstrates how migration and lifestyle-driven demand can outpace local economic fundamentals, creating risk. Loop. Number 7, San Antonio, will reveal how suburban expansion and economic limits collide in a major Texas metro. Number 7, San Antonio. Population, 1.5 million. Economic snapshot. Job growth in tech, healthcare, and military sectors. Median household income, $65,000. Price jump, 55%. Why the market overheated? Rapid in-migration from high-cost states. Suburban homes sold faster than builders could deliver. Investors buying speculative properties. Signs of cooling. Price reductions appearing in suburban developments. Days on market increasing. Inventory buildup in outer neighborhoods. Analysis. San Antonio illustrates that rapid growth can hide soft market limits, and wage growth relative to housing cost is critical for stability. Loop. Number 6, Houston, is the ultimate example of migration-driven markets plus investor activity at scale. Number 6, Houston. Population, 2.3 million. Economic snapshot. Diversified economy. Energy, medical, tech, shipping. Median income, $68,000. Price jump 60%. Why the market overheated. Massive migration from California, New York, and other high-cost states. Investors buying multiple homes. Builders delivering record suburban developments. Signs of cooling. Mid-tier and luxury homes staying longer on market. Suburban inventory outpacing absorption. Price reductions starting in overbuilt areas. Market insight. Houston shows that overbuilding plus migration-driven demand can lead to soft corrections even in large metros. Loop. Number 5, Dallas, combines high demand, investor activity, and rapid suburban expansion. You'll want to see this.
Number 5, Dallas. Population, 1.4 million. Economic snapshot. Rapid growth in tech, finance, and corporate relocations. Median income, $75,000. Price jump, 65%. Why the market overheated. Out-of-state buyers fueling demand. Investor purchases amplifying price increases. Builders racing to meet suburban demand. Signs of cooling. Rising suburban inventory. Longer days on market. Initial price reductions in hot neighborhoods. Main payoff loop. Dallas is a warning. Even high-demand markets are vulnerable when economic fundamentals are strained. The same pattern is magnified in number 1. Number 4. Fort Worth. Population, 950,000. Economic snapshot. Part of Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Median income, $72,000. Price jump, 60%. Why the market overheated. Overflow from Dallas Metro. Builder-driven suburban expansion. Investor speculation. Signs of cooling. Homes staying longer in outer neighborhoods. Price reductions creeping in. Absorption slowing. Loop. Number 3, Austin, will show how extreme migration and economic pressure magnify correction risk in the strongest Texas markets. Number 3, Austin. Population, 1 million. Economic snapshot. Tech hub attracting high-income out-of-state buyers. Median household income, $80,000. Price jump, 70%. Why the market overheated. Tech workers outbidding locals. Investor purchases for short-term rentals. Rapid suburban and luxury development. Signs of cooling. Luxury inventory staying longer. Price reductions appearing in hottest neighborhoods. Affordability pressure mounting. Loop. Number 2, Plano, shows how suburban corporate hubs face hidden correction risks, and economic fundamentals matter as much as migration. Number 2, Plano. Population, 300,000. Economic snapshot. Corporate relocations fueling suburban growth. Median income, $90,000. Price jump, 65%. Why the market overheated. Master-planned communities expanding rapidly. Investor activity increasing demand. Out-of-state migration. Signs of cooling. Longer market times. Builder incentives increasing. Initial price reductions. Loop. Number 1 is the epicenter of Texas housing growth and risk. Austin, Dallas combined, where migration, overbuilding, and economic forces converge. Number 1. Austin/Greater Metro Area. Population, 1 to 1.2 million core, 2+ million metro. Price jump, 75% plus. Why the market overheated. Massive tech migration. Institutional investors buying multiple homes. Rapid suburban and luxury development. Strong migration creating investor competition. Signs of cooling. Rising inventory even in prime neighborhoods. Luxury and mid-tier homes taking longer to sell. Investor pullback creating soft pressure. Main payoff loop. Austin shows how market trends meet economic fundamentals. Overbuilding, migration, and affordability limits collide. This is the clearest picture of Texas 2026 housing risk. So, is Texas facing a crash or a correction? Housing moves in cycles. Boom, plateau, adjustment, stability. Some cities may see mild cooling, others deeper corrections. Texas real estate investment risks in 2026 are hyperlocal, and economic fundamentals matter as much as hype or price growth. Which city surprised you most? Is Austin the most vulnerable, or is Dallas showing similar pressures? Comment below. Want the next list? Top 10 Texas cities that could outperform in 2026? Hit subscribe. In this market, economic fundamentals are leverage, and the cycle is already shifting.